Coming Wednesday, September 30th, 2015.
I'm still underwater. It's okay.
Yeah, he's still underwater. Anyways, let me say it right now. Then we've got a special guest tonight. He's an actor. He's a musician. He's a hot sauce entrepreneur. It's Ari Lehman, the first Jason.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. And it is a great honor to be here with Sean and the rest of you. I'm very, very happy to be here. I just want to say, this is the 36th anniversary of Friday the 13th. It's very gratifying for me that people are still watching this movie that was made 36 years ago. I mean, let's face it, The Shining was released the same year, arguably a better film. But do people watch The Shining over and over? I could have been the kid from The Shining, but I'm not. I am Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees, at your service.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, we're glad you're here.
We have Sean and Jay. And who else?
Brad. First of all, Ari, if you wanted, I would like you to me to talk about.
Be answered. I said every question will be answered.
Oh, okay, cool. First of all, I want you to tell everybody what you're up to. Tell them about your music. Tell them about your hot sauce. Tell them about what you're working on, just so they have an idea.
Other than having this great honor of being in one of the most important horror movies of all time, of course, I'm a musician, and I was a musician even at the time that I got to play Little Jason. That took me through a course of playing jazz, as well as reggae and world music, as well as now I perform, I guess what you call hard rock, heavy metal, punk, metal, whatever you like to call it. I play a guitar that's on a giant machete. It's called the Keychete or the machete guitar. And we do songs that are all about Jason, like Jason Never Dies, Jason is Watching, Machete is My Friend, Sink or Swim. Many of these titles our fans are familiar with. And the band is called First Jason. Now, First Jason has had the opportunity to perform at the Whiskey a Go-Go and the Viper Room and overseas in France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Holland, and the UK. Also, now we're going to be playing in Canada for the first time this year. My Canadian friend. We were so close yet so far. We actually played in Buffalo the last time we were in Niagara Falls. But we will be doing a performance in Vancouver, Canada on Halloween. So there you go. Boom. Getting ready to go to Denver to play at Alamo Drafthouse. Well, that's in 2 days. So that's going to be happening very soon. And so First Jason, besides that, I'm doing a lot of independent horror films because, right now the media has really spread out because many different people can make horror films. They can, they have good cameras, they have good editing software. So just in the recent past months, I've been in The Barn, Easter Sunday, Pie Day, Die Day, and another one that I just shot in Baltimore just years ago called Camp Killer. Yeah, Camp Killer. That's the Chainsaw Sally crew, and they're totally they're really competent, very skilled, and I got to play Joe the bartender. But it's just like in Easter Sunday where I play a postman, but it turns out that he's more than just a postman. Again, Joe the bartender is more than just a bartender, but he mixes up a good drink. I'll tell you. Little whiskey, a couple ice cubes, ginger ale, if you like that kind of thing. Then, of course, I've been doing these wonderful events, horror conventions. We were just at VillainCon, where I got to both perform with our new guitarist, Eddie Machete, as well. And then who's a total shredder, by the way, who studies with Joe Satriani, and he has one of Steve Vai's guitars, and that kind of player. I mean, this guy is sick. So the combination of a really, really strong punk rock drummer and myself, who's kind of doing a little bit of a soulful rock thing, if you will, and then this kind of a shredding guitarist is just really, really blending, and we're getting a lot of attention out there. We played at Phil Anselmo's Housecore Fest in Austin, Texas, and there we got to open for Guar and Down and a lot of other.
Come on over.
Come on over.
Yeah, come on over.
But you know, on top of doing the convention,
Just come on over, okay?
comes the merchandising. So we're doing a lot of great merchandising. You know, of course, there's masks and machetes and photos and CDs. But I have my own hot sauce called Slasher Sauce, and that is about to go into big production right now because a distributor is going to start helping us to distribute Slasher Sauce. The people over at Horror Autographs are actually kind of taking the helm there. So we're going to, I mean, I don't know if I can let the cat out of the bag, but there's going to be another sauce coming out from Jason's Own. We've got Jason's Own Slasher Sauce, which is a ghost pepper sauce, which is delicious and hot. But now sometimes down south they want an even hotter sauce, so we're coming out with an even hotter sauce, Jason's Own Machete Sauce, which is made with scorpion peppers. That we're just talking about doing the labels for that. Both of them are the same recipe. One uses ghost peppers, one uses scorpion, but it's like a Caribbean sauce. It's got habanero, it's got onion, it's got garlic, mustard, turmeric. It's just a really, really tasty, versatile sauce. So I went through 40 hot sauces to find Slasher Sauce, and so we're really happy. And it's all made in Florida, right by where the peppers are grown. So it's only fresh peppers are used. So it's really good.
Cool. Sorry to interrupt you, Ari, about your hot sauce. I mean, 20% of that goes to animal rescue of the different ones that you have listed on your website, which, by the way, you go to www.firstjason.com and you can find a whole listing of, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, so tell us about your...
Different ways. If the customer selects one of those options, there's different charities, different, I think they're all animal shelters. And I guess basically it's ones that are around the country. So you can support one that's near you or on the East Coast. Or, we have one on the East Coast, we have one in Dallas, we have one in Utah. We've got them all over the place. But or if you don't select one, then it's just going to go to one of them, at random, or I don't know. That's right, honey? Right.
All right, so sorry, Ari, I'm going to turn it over to Brad, and let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Westphalia in the Chronicles. By the way, he's on the road. He left Oklahoma City, Brad, what, 9 days ago? Is it now 10?
No, it's been 10 days ago now. Actually, 10 days.
Oh, in the van.
Yeah, and.
You're just driving down Route 66, man. As you know, they say, getting my kicks on Route 66. It's been really a cool experience,
Right? Who's driving? Who's driving?
Oh, I was driving the whole way. My wife rode shotgun, and my puppy dog made sure, and he kept everything under control.
You're off the road now, though.
Yeah, I'm in beautiful Southern California right now.
Oh, out of town, man. One of my favorite places. Oh.
Yeah, a little town called Ojai, California.
I know Ojai, California.
Yep. Yeah, I got to meet a real cool person also on the road. I'm sure you probably got to.
Ojai.
Yeah, have you ever met Marilyn Manson before?
I have, but only briefly.
So we got to meet his father on the road. Yep. Marilyn Manson Sr.
That's cool.
Herbert. Yep. Yeah. Herbert Warner. He's a real cool guy. And when I told him I was going to get to talk to you, he was like, "Wow." It was really cool, man. The whole experience this week has been really awesome. And then, I get to talk to you, the person that scared me to death about swimming in a pool or a lake anything. I was 6 years old when I seen that.
I mean, apologize. I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to.
living, living here, it was awesome because growing up in Ojai, in the '80s, that's just what it was about. And you know, you started it all for me as a young kid. That, and then going to the horror flicks. After that, I remember watching The Evil Dead,
Oh yeah,
you got to start it for me.
Ellen Samuel, all my friends. Yeah, they're great.
So thank you. Hats off to you, Mr.
Well,
Ari Lehman.
thank you, man. Thank you, my brother. A twirl of the mustache to you and everyone in Ojai, California.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm at a big disc golf tournament this weekend. It's the biggest disc golf tournament in Southern California.
You guys are having fun. That just sounds like a blast.
I'm having a blast, guys. And I told everybody I get to talk to you today.
Playing some playing some, free brawl, as we sometimes call it. Man, that is really sweet and wow. And the setting that you're at, you can go and just see some of the beauty of the world, man. The Pacific Ocean and the hills and all that.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful here, guys. It really is. I mean, like I said, I'm coming from you from a '70 VW bus, and I have just everybody. Got to excuse everybody's here at the campsite. I'm here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's beautiful here. It's a bus.
Cool.
Oh, I was just. Have you been to any other Comic Cons since then?
Oh my gosh, yes. Since then, I've been to Wizard World Comic Con in Chicago. Then I went to the Scarefest in Lexington. Then I did another event called Shaka Con in West Virginia. Then I did a movie called Camp Killer. And then we were at Villain Con in Danville, Illinois, where First Jason performed with our new guitar player. The thing was, at that show, it was a rare opportunity because they've had Five Finger Death Punch play on their stage.
I've seen them in concert once. They're pretty awesome.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
First Jason was the first band to play on that stage, though, with Mr. Conroy right there. He was drumming, guy on your wall there.
Conroy, yeah.
This time we opened for a Virgin recording artist, and her name, they call her September Morning. Bless her heart, she lost her voice, so there was a big crowd, and we became kind of like the default go-to band, And if you go to First Jason official on Facebook, there's some pictures up, showing, it was a great crowd reaction. They want us to come back and play on that stage again. So, that's what I really love it the most, where they really have a comprehensive understanding of both, metal, music, and horror movie. It all comes together.
So, Ari, that comes to me, and of course, you and I have been in talks for a long time, and again, thanks a lot for coming out. Man, I was so ecstatic, and I've got a couple of people in the wings that I know they're kind of way watching. I already spoke to a couple of people. Actually, one of them was at Comic-Con with you, and I can't wait. I don't want to give away anything right now because he's... Anyway, as we get closer to the date, you'll know.
Future date.
Future date, yeah. So again, thanks. So when you were getting into music, when you did the Friday the 13th thing, what made you afterwards get you into music? I don't know. What just drew you to music?
Actually, in fact, I was doing music before I did Friday the 13th. I was actually already studying jazz piano at that time. I was kind of an early jazz piano player for the age. I got involved and got a scholarship, and then ultimately what happened was, I gravitated towards rock. But even when I was on the set of Friday the 13th, I was actually already playing music. Now, being on the set of a movie know, well, let's put it this way: working with Tom Savini was a blast, you know, and all those cool decapitated heads, severed limbs, and you know, explosive devices, and weapons, and how everything worked. I mean, that was really cool. Tom Savini, you know, he's electrifying, kind of a Renaissance man, you know, for his time, that kind of a person, and you know, just a very cool time period. But then when you're on the set of a movie itself, not as much fun. You know, it's kind of like, you know, a lot of waiting around, a lot of doing things over again. My mind is very, you know, I gravitated towards theater and music. And then ultimately, when I got to New York City and I started playing rock and roll live on stage at places like Irving Plaza and 1,000 people, 3,000 people, you know, wow, you know, that took it for me. Because, you know, the other thing about movies is patience. You know, you have to be patient on the set, and then after you make the movie, like a year before anybody else sees the movie. And you can't tell anybody about the movie. You can't say anybody. You have to keep it secret. And, no, I like the idea of, like, I'm playing something that I can see the action of the crowd right there. And the band is reacting to what I'm doing. The crowd is reacting. I'm reacting to what they're doing. You know, I guess it's kind of a mildly addictive, electrifying interactivity.
Right on. That's great. So you're from Brooklyn, or are you from New York originally?
I'm from New York, and that helped me actually because I was able to meet musicians, great jazz musicians. But particularly for me, it was African and reggae musicians. And, you know, I was fascinated with the music of West Africa, and also salsa music, and also reggae music. You know, but for some reason, first I learned African music. I got hired by these West African bands, largely because I knew these cab drivers who were friends of my buddy who was a cab driver. And they said, oh, this guy needs someone in his band. Oh, but it was a West African band. And I had to learn how to play music from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Ivory Coast. And I became known as, you know, that guy who, you know, you can get to play in your band if you need him. You know, so I ended up touring with one of the most important Nigerian rock artists of all time, and working for Interscope Records, and also working for Tough Gong Records. So that became, you know, a big deal. You know, Tough Gong Records is the record label that was started and run by Bob Marley. So, you know, but this is, of course, after he passed.
Yeah.
I ended up opening for his wife, you know, Rita Marley, and some of his sons, like Monty Marley, and Steel Pulse, and bands like that. I actually got to travel to Africa and play music in West Africa as, you know, an American performer, which is pretty rare. And I got to open for Steel Pulse in Africa, you know, at a fancy concert hall, but also they had us perform at a soccer stadium. There was like 20,000 people there. Once we got on stage.
So sorry to interrupt you. Was it African kind of music, or was it rock? What kind of genre of music was it at the time?
That's a great question. Originally, I was hired and ultimately made the permanent keyboardist of a band that was on Interscope Records that was, I guess you could say, an African rock band.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you can look up that artist. His name is Jack Fashek. And, you know, that's on Interscope Records. But then, now, later on, when I was working for Tough Gong Records, I was playing straight up Jamaican reggae music. And I was the keyboardist for Sister Carol out of Brooklyn and Ijaman Levi out of Jamaica. So, you know, it was, so they took Reggae Sunsplash tour over to West Africa. I went with them. And that was,
wow. Okay.
That was pretty intense. Then when I came back to America, you know, my beautiful wife brought me here to Chicago, where I ended up getting involved. Well, you know what really happened? Long story short, I was doing world music and reggae, right? And I got a letter, an email. It said, "Did you autograph this photo?" And I'm like, I've never autographed a photo. Literally, I never autographed a photo. I had no idea anybody would want me to autograph a photo. So I said, "Where did you get this autographed photo?" And I said, "I just paid $50 for it on eBay." I said, "What?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, Mr. Lehman, don't you know, you were the first Jason. People have pictures of Jason. I want you to sign it." I said, "No, get out of here. You're kidding me." He said, "No, I'll send you a box of 50 photos. Sign them for me." But it turned out that guy had been forging the photos. And, anyway, after a little bit of research, he was a third party, but he returned some of the money, man. He was on the phone. I was like, "This is Jason for you."
So I know. Sorry, I know Jay was talking about that kind of stuff earlier, but when it comes to forging and all that, Jay, go ahead. We were talking about forging and autographs and all that kind of stuff.
It's despicable.
What did you want to say to Ari about that?
About the autographs?
Yeah. When it comes to autographs and
Oh yeah. The way you like to handle people, or I think you said you were like people come to the conventions and they got enough money to spend already, so you're kind of nice to them and sign autographs and stuff for them. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty.
I'm guilty as charged there. Yes, I mean I'm not of the mindset that I don't know. I guess I am of the mindset that everybody deserves a fair treatment, and not everybody necessarily with they'll show up with 3 or 4 kids and they gotta pay for parking and they gotta pay to get in, they gotta pay for food, they gotta they walk up to the first table and it's $20, they walk up to the next table, and then when The Walking Dead came in and raised their price, that got me when you got Doug Bradley, the greatest horror actor of all time, 20 and free photo, and over here you've got a girl who walked across the screen one time in The Walking Dead. She's getting 40 per and another 30. I mean, that just makes no sense. But I don't make these fools. But certainly compared to those people, I'm very nice. But I've been taught to do my best as far as I've been taught to do my best as far as working together with people and hoping the best for everybody. So
That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Wish there were more like people like you out there doing that stuff. Hey, I read something earlier, and I don't know. I wanted to ask you about it. That was about you and your wife. I guess this was a while back. Were restoring a Victorian house or something like that. Is that where you live now, or is that something you just do like on the side, or what was that all about?
it was a lot of fun, and we managed to restore the house and sold that, and now we live in a coach house. We love Chicago, and that was a lot of fun, man. It was like a beautiful 3-story Victorian house, but that was her family house, and then the family members all moved different places. One's in Ireland, one's in Florida, so But I had fun, being a part of that, and now we live not too far away in Lake Chicago, and that was an interesting experience. I learned a lot about Chicago history when I was up doing that, and that's when I first moved here. It wasn't far from a place called the Green Mill, which is this really cool place, bar and nightclub that was originally owned by Al Capone.
Wow.
There's all these club basements. Turns out there was a tunnel. There's tunnels going to the lake, not far from this property. So it was just fascinating learning about all this stuff. And Al Capone and payouts and all kinds of stuff under there. So, as a matter of fact, I was trying to write a horror movie about, you know, Chicago zombie something. I'm working on it.
That is cool. That is cool. I had a hypothetical question for you. I've always wanted to ask you this.
Sure.
I mean, I love your music. I love Victim. I like that video. I've watched that so many times. That's just great. That's just great. It's awesome.
Fun to me.
And I've always wanted to see on stage all the Jasons together on the stage in their uniforms, you know, like theirs from their movie. And you didn't have a mask, obviously, but I mean, I would love to see you guys that are left that can get on stage. That would be like the ultimate fan thing.
Well, true.
That is right there.
What was your question, though? I don't want to cut you off.
Oh, okay. If the studios, Hollywood or Sean Cunningham or somebody came to you and said, we're making a Friday the 13th, a new movie, and we want you to put on the mask in this new movie, would you do that, or would you say, no, I'm first and that's good?
No actor ever turns down any role. You know,
Yeah.
still, and you know, a muscle suit, and you could play Big Jason, I would still give it a shot. But you know, the realistic thing, well, you know, David Bruckner, who is directing the film, which is going to be released May 13th of 2016, wrote me a letter, and he intends to honor the legacy of the film that I was honored to be in, and you know, which is great. Now, we still don't know who's going to play Jason. That you know, it's going to touch upon the mom's story. It's not going to be the background story. It's not going to be that. You know, it's basically going to be a good old Friday the 13th flash 'em up movie. But now, to speak to what you were saying about a reunion, it seems highly likely that that will occur. As a matter of fact, I can confirm that will occur because I've talked to 3 different conventions that want to do that next year. But I can't say who they are. But the Jason getting together with you know, hopefully Steve Dash and Ted White make a bunch more. But you know, there's me, there's Jay Graham, there's of course Leanne who played Roy, there's Ken Gersinger and Kane Hodder and Derek Mears. And we'll see who's the next you know, Jason, unless it's just I think they'd be well suited to Derek again. I think he did a fine job. I think Derek Mears is great with the hands. He has the kind of Jason-like presence. I don't see, you know, why they would turn away from that. But then again, I don't make decisions for Hollywood. But you will be seeing another thing. Well, first of all, you will be seeing reunion acting. That's definitely going to happen. If we could all get them on stage with first Jason, now that would be really cool. I don't know if that would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Those guys, you know, Kane Hodder will do that. As a matter of fact, he might even be doing that on Saturday night at the Alamo Draft House in Littleton, Colorado. Because we've got 7 bands playing at the Alamo Draft House. 7.
That's near Jay.
Yes.
Jay's in Farmington, New Mexico.
Yeah.
So he can get his ass on up there.
Four Corners area, yeah.
Yeah.
Far. That's pretty not too far. You know, closer than Chicago. But
Yeah.
anyway, you know, it's right near Denver where we're going to be. But
Denver's a cool town.
as a matter of fact, someone's making me a special machete for the guitar. You know, a local artisanal Colorado, you know, machete. This guy, he actually makes barrels, a barrel head with the carvings for the beer, all the beer companies. But like I said, we will see a reunion of Jason. We probably, you know, as far as, well, no, definitely. There's also going to be a TV series. There's going to be a TV series on the CW of all things. Okay, and this is definitely a go. Because I spoke to Sean Cunningham, so I spoke to both the directors, and they both have release dates, they both have their budget. So it's definitely going to be a big year for Friday the 13th next year.
Yay! Awesome.
Yes. Awesome. Come on, down below, everybody clap. Woo! That's awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to Brad. Brad's got a couple of things for you there, Ari. Go ahead, Brad, hit it.
No, I really want to know, Ari, what got you in the hot sauce business?
Oh man, well you know what? A couple different things. The original idea was I had this idea, Crystal Lake beer, which I thought, man, you know, people love beer. I thought Crystal Lake beer, man, you know. And then so we put it up online, and in 10 minutes it got 100 likes. People were like, yeah, we want some of that. So then what happened, as you know, as a matter of fact, and my dear sister Adrian came up and said, okay, I've got a winery near me. I'm going to do...
King! Sorry.
I saw your idea, and you know what? I'm going to do Crystal Lake wine. What do you think? I said, yeah, go for it. Go for it, you know. And we saw how well that did. And then, you know, in the band, I was selling DVDs, T-shirts. Now, the guy who did my T-shirts also happens to have a company, a really great little hot sauce company called Gemini Crow. They do a wild blackberry hot sauce that's out of this world. Really great. But so he said to me, dude, look, hot sauce, it's small. The bottles are small. People love it, you know. And so I came up with this label, which is the Jason mask with a handlebar mustache on it. So that's the Slasher Sauce label. And that just took off. And it's like, now, literally today, I was in talks with the distributor who's going to start buying lots and lots of bottles. And like I said, we're gonna have a second sauce out, and we've even got ideas for a third sauce. And
that's cool.
But it's like a Caribbean hot sauce, and people love it. It's just, you know, it's fun, and kind of hot sauce has a horror thing to it.
Yeah, it does. It does, man. I love hot sauce. I'm a connoisseur of hot sauces. So when I found out using the hot sauce, I was like, dude, I dig that. That's cool stuff.
Sure, we get some over to Sean so he can get some of you guys, or talk to me.
It's okay, man. I'm still waiting on your order. It's okay. No, I was gonna send you a personal message regarding that because it's okay. Like you said, you know, your shipment has to come in and that kind of thing. But I'm excited because me too. I love the hot sauce, the hottest, the best. There's a place here in Niagara Falls. Next time you come back, I'd like to take you over. I don't know if you went over to the while you were here, but there's a place called the Pepper Palace. Did you happen to check it out when you were here? Or I wished I'd known you before because, dude, I talked to Thomas after I left and I said I would have loved to have shown Ari and the gang around, a couple of people around, because I drive for Niagara Parks, right? So I know this area very well, and to show you guys something different than Clifton Hill. I don't know. Did you walk up and down Clifton Hill? Like, give me a little bit about when you were here, June 6th, 7th, and June 5th, June 5th, 6th, and 7th. Yeah. What did you do when you were here?
Oh, we worked straight through the whole time.
What, sorry?
We just worked the whole time. We were just at the convention, back to the hotel, at the convention, and then I had to go.
Didn't you go out at nighttime, though?
No, and then remember we had to do that show in Buffalo. There was
but I think didn't you do that June 8th? Like, wasn't that the night after you left here, or then that night when you left?
We just left Sunday.
I think it was the Monday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, regardless, but you never really see. That's the thing, right? When you guys do cons, I know you guys are doing them all day long, but you guys don't actually get out to see anything when you go somewhere. Like, it's like we come in, we're gone.
That's what's good doing.
That's it, eh?
Yeah. Try. We'll see. Like, I'm going to Denver. I won't go anywhere outside of the hotel. Lay them on me.
Hang on. It says, have you ever done background cameos? Oh, there you go. Have you ever done any background cameos in Friday the 13th sequels?
No. They have the original footage of me in part 1. They basically repeat the entire thing in part 2, as you know, and then also in part 4 they show me again. But no, there's been some talk of that. The problem is if I get a cameo, then everybody wants a cameo. I'm not one to be greedy. I'll get my cameo. It'll be fine.
No,
Next question online. More to the point, everyone's concerned about me getting Denver on time. But so, what was the question specifically? It was about revisiting.
well, essentially, would there be a remake of the Voorhees
No,
family?
as I said earlier, David Bruckner is not going to do a full-on ad nauseum, boring. Who cares? You want to see Jason killing people? That's what the movie's about. Now you look at poor Rob Zombie and what they're doing now. They're going to remake Halloween again, as if they didn't remake Halloween twice.
Yeah.
They could go and do 2 remakes, and now they're like, oh, we're going to do this thing called Halloween. What do they call it? Revisited or no?
Returns.
Halloween Returns. Thanks, Hollywood. Well, if I was Rob Zombie, I'd be livid. I just remade this movie twice, and you're going to remake it again? I said 2 movies that I just spent years doing. No. You know what? The thing is that's going on is that independent films are really start taking over. Independent producers are able now to sell to outlets like Hulu and Netflix and all of that. So ultimately, cooler heads will prevail. Hollywood is in the dying throes of its dinosaurism. It can only do these huge, epic things, kind of like an old actor can only do King Lear. You know, he can't get up and do a couple jokes because not enough for him. And but in independent film, we see it happening all over the country. I mean, like I said, I've been in all those films recently, and they shoot in like Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Illinois, Wisconsin. So I really think that's the new trend, and we're going to start seeing some great stuff there. That said, you know, it's a great time for TV. There's some great TV out there. I'd say there's some of the best and some of the worst TV all at the same time. Look at some great things, you know, coming from, you know, all across the Walking Dead spectrum and American Horror Story spectrum, and you know, there's some great stuff. So hopefully they'll do a good job on Friday the 13th. I got to find out, you guys. I want to say thank you so much. It's been a pleasure and a delight, a vlogger's delight. I want to say thank you for me and Mazel. And then
Mazel.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ari.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. We love your work. We'll get people to get out there and buy your albums, buy your hot sauce. We'll watch your movies.
Cheers for the hot sauce.
Tell everybody to check us out at firstjason.com.
That's right, firstjason.com.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Ari Lehman, for being on the show. And hey, listen, have a safe trip back to Denver, and we'll see you. Maybe we'll have you on again. What do you say?
Excellent. Jason never lies. Good.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Right. Well, hey, look, Ari's left the show, and everybody's on here, so we'd like to say thanks again to Ari Lehman for joining us. He's got to be in Denver tomorrow.